Good morning. It's that time for us to get back into sync, back into harmony. Things move pretty quickly here. We have just entered into a new phase of the moon. Time to light that candle. Connect back to Mother Earth. So let me know, how was yesterday? I had the most interesting day. I don't have a crazy life, but felt like yesterday I was challenged left and right. The whole time I'm telling myself that I'm being challenged because it really was a test of will in a way. So I'm interested into hearing if anybody else had a significant experience yesterday. But welcome to your Oracle meditation. Here, we get connected back to breath. We connect back to the signs, the symbols, the synchronicities. All the things that our ancestors did, we're doing. But it starts with lighting that candle and connecting back to breath. Here we inhale the blessings, the medicine, the magic that's in the air. We imagine that by doing that, it stimulates our imagination and then in turns opens chambers in our heart filled with magic. This is part of the information that you weren't told, but it's in your DNA. Haha, we found it anyway. And that's because you had that overwhelming sense of curiosity. They wanted to kill that. Along with your imagination. They, who are they? Forces that be. Those that choose to live with regret, with anger, without realizing how beautiful and sacred they are. Well, here, we're changing that. We are becoming the wind of change, using our breath to move us. So get in sync with me. Imagine inhaling the blessings, the medicine, and the magic. Imagine being called back to a tribe, onto a journey. Here, the moon phase that we are entering in is the waxing Gibson moon. I like to say that the energy of the moon lingers a bit, so as we transition. So we're still, a little bit of our energy is still sitting in the third phase. And that phase is all about the sacral chakra, our willpower. As we move into one phase, going into the fourth phase, the fourth phase is about the resilience that we are picking up. The third phase is about the decision making that we have made. We move into the fourth chakra that's about the heart. And these are all situations that we are balancing out. We go from the constellation Taurus into the constellation of Gemini, which is the arms. And arms are long, fingers represent self, forearms, elbows, ability to accept change, shoulders, our ability to show joy. This is what we are balancing. That's why it becomes so overwhelming at times. That's what these oracle cards are meant for. So you don't have to make all the decisions and know all the directions. You just have to keep walking, knowing that your tribe is here. The tribe that can sink back into nature. Tribe that can read the signs, the symbols, the synchronicities. That believe that we are all ascending to a higher vibration. That we are all going on a soul coaching. We are tuning our own self. We are listening to our intuition. No longer running on thought, but reprogramming our body to work in harmony. Sounds easy. The words are. The actions. The society that we live in will tell you that what we are saying is not just blasphemy, but wrong. To turn to oneself, to honor oneself, they consider it selfish. However, we know we are balancing out the chaos with the calm. We are discovering and have discovered our unique ability. Here, we learn to understand our magic, the blessings that we are asking for, and this is the magic to make it happen. The magic to fill our mind and our body and our heart. So now that you've synced into breath, let's find out what our meditation will involve, what our day will involve. The direction that we all sit in, this is the direction that we walk in, and we all walk a red road. The red road that leads to the sacred mountains with the unobstructed view. And today, we get the sweat lodge, purification. So we can continue to release and what we no longer want. If that is the intention that you set forth, to start anew, to no longer bring with you on our journey obstacles or anything that you don't want. Why are you carrying it? What are you truly protecting? That question is hard to answer. But here in the sweat lodge, we gather and we let Mother Nature create a fever so we can burn off anything that should not be growing. The symbol, so we can continue to explore the wonders of our childhood, to explore the wonders as a child. I feel like our mother is calling us to take a shower because we're muddy from playing. Those of us who are enjoying it, no longer seeing things as it's happening to me, but maybe more like it is helping me raise my vibration. The animal that we are supposed to emulate today, I knew we were going to get this. The elder otter, to play with joy. This is probably the third or fourth, this is the second time we've gotten this card, but otters have been kind of in my algorithm, I guess you can say. And this is exactly how I feel. I want to wipe away what no longer serves me and finally tear up that contract of pain and suffering. When we go into the fourth chakra, we're going into forgiveness. We're going into trusting, resilience. These are what the moon phases mean. We are moving from that willpower, and it's time to play with joy without any guilt or shame. The ancestor that steps before us, Bruce Lee, stay focused. They really do want you to lose your focus and get caught up in situations and rallies and arguments because it takes away from you. You are the most important thing. Think about it. Without you, their cause has no voice. They want you to gather together and scream and yell and lose your focus. Don't do that. Laugh and play and make others laugh and play. Let them know the world is not a horrible place because you are in it. And that childlike innocence, bullies gather together and scream anger. Children, we come to play. Stay focused. on the bigger picture. Stay focused on the idea that you have the magic to do better. Know that we are all on a soul coaching, asking for that enthusiasm, telling you they want us to be happy. Our great creator wants us to be happy, wants us to remember that joy. Anything that is telling you different and you are feeling sorrowful or lost, they're winning. You've been called to this podcast because you're part of our tribe. So it's time to get focused, to tune that willpower as we are stepping into the fourth phase, going into trust and forgiveness and resilience. Sitting with Gemini, the constellation Gemini, learning about ourselves, allowing that change of direction and that movement so we can go in with ease and butterflies and capture the wind of change. Dive deeper into the water and find those mischievous soulmates. Know that we are all raising our vibration. Change is here. Look at that imagination. Get back in breath. Stay in tune with that childlike innocence. That's your answer. That's what they're after. Know that. Stay in tune with the tribe. Create that enthusiasm all around you. When somebody asks you how you're doing, say, wonderful, I am creating magic. I am creating a world where I am what I am seeking. It's time to gather together to go and purify your thoughts, to clean them away once more, to discover that childlike innocence, to come out renewed, playful in the water, but more focused, creating that enthusiasm, that beautiful garden around us, knowing that we are using our imagination to create that change for the positive. Know that we are all listening to those intuitive whispers, and this one is asking you, telling you, trust yourself. Swooping in, creating that wind of change to move that enthusiasm, to create that imagination full of wonder and excitement for tomorrow. You have discovered a tribe that is willing to imagine with you. No questions asked. Just want to play. I want to hang out with people and discover people that want that same playfulness in their life, that are willing to release, to go into that sweat lodge, to let it come off of your body, to play like the otters, meeting up in the water. Stay focused on you. You are the most important thing in this world. Do it with laughter and enthusiasm for tomorrow. Create that new world. Tomorrow world. Trust yourself. Know that you are part of a team exploring your uniqueness. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look into this one. Vengeance will be mine. Maybe this is the side that we can release. Ghostwriter, resilience. Maybe not in the most positive way. This is a warning. Don't be bound by the chains of the past, by angry words, angry thoughts, angry actions. Purify those thoughts. Release yourself from those burdens. Focus on you, or this will be your future. It's not your job to change everybody else, to change the situation. It's your job to focus on you and allow the playfulness to take its root. That will be more direct. You will stick out because you aren't afraid. You've learned to trust yourself, to use that eye to see beyond what they are telling you. Let that ghost of a former past, let it go. Let it go and know that there is hope for the future because you have discovered your magic. Now come. Let's take this entire reading and go deeper. Deeper into a meditation where we can unite, create, explore, and focus once again. Come. Sink further into the dark. Close your eyes. Starts with a body scan. And a body scan is where we imagine a hoop that is connected to our breath. Inhale. Let that hoop go high. Exhale, let it sink down. Gently. Relaxing your forehead. Closing your eyes. Relaxing your jaw. Your neck. Your throat. Your shoulders. Inhale all the way back up. As high as you can go. Exhale, let that hoop sink down. And let a bubble, leaving a bubble in its wake. That bubble, that's our transportation. That hoop, that's our relaxation. Inhale. All the way back up. Really work on that imagination. Let the magic work. Sink. Do you hear it calling you? Sink. Leave that shame behind, that guilt. Go into that higher vibration. Come. Sink further into the dark. Follow it. If you've reached the end, simply close off your hoop. Close off your bubble. Create a tether, like a cord, a rope, a root. Connect it back to Mother Earth. Imagine connecting back to your mother. Your mind will remember this. Trust yourself. Trust what you're feeling, what you're sensing. Trust is not given, it's earned. This applies to other people, but it also applies to yourself. Do you trust that you will make the right decisions for yourself? Do you trust that you will guide yourself away from trouble and into the right path? If there's even a slightest amount of doubt, let's work on earning back that whole trust. Ultimately, no one knows better than you know yourself. You must strengthen your internal trust to feel that empowerment in the world. What does trust really mean to you? Safety? Security? When you learn that definition of trust, you can then build on it. By trusting yourself, it will be so much more easier to trust the world around you. practice. Practice simply by telling the truth. When you turn that practice inward, it becomes a practice of getting to know yourself better. When somebody asks you how you're doing today, be honest. Sink. Sink deeper and find that solitude once again, that security. Sink deeper into the darkness and find that fire of vengeance, that fire of security. Sink. The flames of passion are burning. There's darkness all around us. We are the light that's shining in the dark. Come. Let's do a session of EFT. EFT is emotional freedom technique. So find that area on your hand where you would do a karate chop. This is how we wake up that emotional body. Next, tap on that eyebrow area and repeat this phrase. I let go of all negativity that resides in my body and in my mind. Tap. Next, move to the side of your eye and repeat. I let go of negativity that resides in my body and in my mind. Slide to under your eye. I let go of negativity that resides in my body and in my mind. Under your nose, tap. I let go of all negativity that resides in my body and in my mind. Tap on your chin, under your lip. I let go of all negativity that resides in my body and in my mind. Slide down your throat to the beginning of your collarbone and tap. I let go of all negativity that resides in my body and in my mind. Now slide it under your arm like you're giving yourself half a hug and tap. I let go of all negativity that resides in my body and in my mind. Now tap the top of your head and let that sink in. Know that when you say that simple prayer, that simple phrase, you're allowing your body to decide what your mind may be overwhelmed in doing, releasing what it no longer wants, increasing that enthusiasm, letting that void of what we release, that vengeance, and filling it with enthusiasm, establishing trust, offering up that change, to remain focused. Stay focused. Know that you are a positive force in the world. And if you're ready, don't know what that is, but come. Make your way back to the void. Let those powerful words call you back. Of letting go of negativity, creating that lightness and openness in your heart. Cooling down those flames of vengeance and anger, of shame and guilt. Going back to the heart of the matter. You are what matters. Try hard and practice playing in joy, clearing those negative thoughts, establishing that trust, that enthusiasm for life once again. Focus on you. Focus on you. So if you're ready, let's wiggle our fingers, wiggle our toes, and open our eyes. Open your eyes to all of your magic. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for discovering your magic. You are a blessing. Share your blessings. Share your thoughts. So because we are a tribe, I offer you more blessings to you, to me, and to all who listen.